Hey, thanks for stopping by for your General Energies Tarot reading for the month of July 2021 with me, Stella Wild. Here on my channel, it's all about giving you the intuitive information you need to manifest your wildest dreams. So please check out the description to the video for all the pertinent information that you might be interested in. And that pertinent information includes a link to your money, career, and business tarot reading, which has already been done and dusted and uploaded for you. So please go check that out. I will have the link for you in the description. All right, Pisces, let's get into your reading. We're going to start with this deck and pull some energies of what you can let go of, what you can surrender in the month of July. All right, let's see what we have for you. What can Pisces let go of or surrender to? Surrender the idea you can fix someone. Okay. It's time for a relationship to shift. It doesn't work to try to fix someone. Each person must be accountable for his or her own healing. Okay. And, you know, idealistic Pisces, you always like to see the potential in somebody, not who they really are sometimes. So not a bad thing, but you know, this person needs to take responsibility. Now, this doesn't have to be a love relationship. It could be, you know, your BFF. It could be a child, brother, sister. All right, let's see what we have here. Surrender the idea you can fix someone. The High Priestess. And the Six of Cups. Probably a child or some sort of relationship you've had for a long time, maybe going back to childhood with the Six of Cups here. You intuitively know this person better than they know themselves, is what I am feeling with the High Priestess here. But even so, there's a message here of that you cannot fix them. There is something important about their own personal growth and development that they themselves have to address, because it's interesting that the Six of Cups energy is showing up here, right? So that's like the innocent, childlike, childish sometimes energy. So yeah, you know them better than they know themselves, but in order to grow up, in order to grow, they're going to have to deal with their own shenanigans, their own stuff. You cannot do it for them. So you're going to have to pull back a little. That's the other thing that's going on here with this High Priestess. You're going to have to pull back. You're going to have to bite your tongue and not say certain things. High Priestess keeps the secret up her sleeve. She doesn't share. She doesn't zip her lip. She doesn't share everything that she's sensing and knowing. So, and that may be hard because you're a loving, caring person. You want the people around you to be okay. You want to be helpful, etc. You want to take care of the people who matter to you. You can still do that, but you may have to do that, like I said, from some sort of more clearly boundaried situation and not try to fix them. They're going to have to fix themselves. All right, Pisces, let's see what's coming in for you this month. What is headed your way? Let's look at this energy. Empowerment. Beautiful. Wow, look at that gorgeous. You can see it better over here. Beautiful energy of empowerment. All right, let's clarify that. Yeah, I mean, it could be that you've been so busy empowering somebody else that you haven't had time to focus on your own stuff, right? Because you've been trying to fix this other person maybe. All right. And boost them instead of taking care of some things for you. All right. Let's see what we have here. Empowerment. Oh, a King of Wands. All right. And a Nine of Pentacles. Nice energy. Okay. So this is about some sort of fire for, I think, a creative project. Now, it could be that, you know, because we're asking about empowerment, it could be that there is a new connection in your life, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, that is going to empower you in some sort of passionate way. And it's a very valuable connection because the Nine of Coins is here. Also could be dealing with a Virgo. That's very possible with this energy. But I'm feeling like something is setting your soul on fire and is firing you up and is getting you excited and is making you feel lush and bountiful in all senses of the word. And yes, It could be some sort of flame of love, very possible. But the King of Wands is about taking the creative initiative. It is about taking passionate steps forward toward our desires. So whatever it is, you're going to be empowering yourself to do just that. So I think once you take your attention away from this other situation, like I said, you're going to have more time and energy for yourself. And you can use that time and energy to really build something of value. That's the other thing with the Nine of Pentacles there. I just think something very, very sexy, very fruitful, very lush. I'm just getting the word lush is going to just make you feel like you can do anything. That empowerment. You're going to be feeling that in your soul. All right, let's see what else we have for you, Pisces. We have abundance. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Abundance. Wow. And you know, that's the thing too about the abundance. It doesn't have to be just money. It can be of time. It can be of love. It can be of energy, etc. So whatever you want to manifest abundantly into your world, you have the empowerment to do that. That's also corroborated with these energies here. All right, let's see what else we need to know about this abundance. Beautiful. All right, Pisces, abundance, justice, and the Ten of Cups. Beautiful. So bringing more balance into your life, abundance of home, family, pleasures, joy, Ten of Cups, whatever makes you feel happy at home. It doesn't have to necessarily be with a partner. It's just whatever is making you feel content in terms of wherever you call home. Now, the Justice here is interesting. It could signal that there has been a recent divorce, either of you or somebody in your world. And maybe now they're available. Maybe now you're finally available to an abundance of love coming into your life. That's very possible here with this Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups in this deck in particular, I mean, you can see the beautiful love connection between these two people and the deep kind of roots that they are entangled by, but in a good way underneath the water here. So a lot of deep emotion, deep contentment. But what this is also saying to me, because of the Justice and with the balance, there is something here about keeping your life in balance. And as we have been discussing, making sure this situation that's been going on doesn't get you off balance so that you are not focusing on what you need to focus on for your own life. Now, it is possible, as it says here, it's time for a relationship to shift. If you have been involved with somebody who has not been giving you the Ten of Cups, who's been giving you the runaround, but not the Ten of Cups, then you may really want to think about looking elsewhere. The relationship may need to shift. You may feel that empowerment this month to make the relationship shift in some significant way. Either having a conversation with them and saying, hey, I need to spend more quality time with you, the Ten of Cups, or this is not going to work for me. You know, I have explained this many different ways through action and inaction. You know, sometimes Pisces, you just kind of like disappear and then they're like, what happened? Well, that's your way of telling them, you know, get with the program. So, you know, there's something here where you may give somebody one last chance, you know, holding them accountable to get their act together and make this the happy relationship that you know it can be. But if they don't, I think you're going to feel the empowerment here to choose and follow your heart, the King of Wands, and go for something that can bring that into your life. So, you know, you want to balance the scales for yourself in your life. Like there has maybe been a lack. The scales have been skewed. So you're going to do it. You're going to do it. You could be dealing with a Libra. That's possible here. But I'm feeling like this is more, you know, what is going to be the final decision? The the final right decision, the final just decision about this relationship. How are you going to find justice for yourself with this particular energy? And like I said, I think you want the 10 of Cups here. So whatever relationship this is, if they are not showing up in a loving way and showing up consistently, that it has been this imbalance, then I think you're going to really think long and hard about perhaps moving on from that situation. All right, Pisces, let's see what the Bold and Bodacious has to say for you this month. All right, what do we have? The Six of Swords, the Page of Cups. There's your energy. Beautiful Page of Cups. Hierophant, Taurus energy in the middle, in the heart, the linchpin energy. Oh, and these two are sticking. 7 of Coins and 10 of Coins. Okay. And let's clarify the Commitment card. Let's clarify the Hierophant. All right. We have Cancer, I feel. Okay. Wow. Wow. Pisces. Okay. So we have definitely some sort of decision that you're going to be making here. The Six of Swords, moving on after making up your mind. Swords, of course, are mental energy. So you could be delivering news to somebody. I think it will be amicable. They're, because this is your energy. And maybe like, you know what? I don't think this is working for me. I need something else. And I think there could be a mutual agreement to kind of go your separate ways. I feel like this is, again, it's a relationship, maybe not a very long standing. I don't think has deep roots for a traumatic ending or something. I mean, it is possible that some of you are deciding to get divorced. I mean, but I feel it's going to be amicable from these energies. And please remember, it's a general reading. So there's something like that could be going on, because the thing here is that you want a commitment that you feel in your heart, in your bones, and not only in your heart and bones, but the other person feels the same way. And like I said, I feel like there has been some growing up that the other person probably needs to do. You are way more mature in the relationship than they are. And, like we said, you can't fix that. So, I mean, this could just be also a temporary timeout. You could just both agree, hey, we need a break. And maybe that's why there's no big drama conversation. It's just like, you know what, I have some other things I need to focus in on my life right now. Let's check back in the fall, or something like that. I mean, that could be going on also. But I'm feeling like you are just not feeling the commitment from the person. And if you're honest with yourself, I don't think you're feeling it 100% in your heart either. And that's why we also have the Seven of Pentacles here, which can be about just really reevaluating what we are investing our time and our energy into. So a lot of that is going on for you. And then we have the Ten of Coins. So I like this energy very much for you. This is a card about family. It is a card about generational wealth. It is an energy about something solid that you can count on, that's reliable, that gives you security. And I mean, we have two very strong security energies here, including the Hierophant. So I think if you really admit to yourself your true feelings here, Pisces, you want something that is secure, that you can count on. And as I said, for some of you, I feel the relationship has been unbalanced, and they may have good intentions, but they don't always follow through. You want somebody who follows through. So, that's why I think there's going to be, you're going to take the reins here and empower yourself and be like, no, I really want something else. And even here with this Nine of Pentacles that we have as well, you're showing up solidly as somebody who can be counted on, who is committed to the relationship, who wants to be with this person. But I'm not feel like you're getting that back. And like I said, I feel like you're being the adult here, not the equal. That's the thing. I feel, and maybe that's what the Justice is about also. It's about a relationship of equals. And that is not what I'm feeling we have. I think you're going to get there. You're going to make a decision that I'm going to make that a priority in my life from now on. I want somebody who's on the same level as I am. So I think that's going to be your kind of your guiding force as you move forward over the next few months, particularly if you're looking for some sort of new connections in your life, whether business, personal, love, whatever. Are they on the same level? Do they have the same values as me? Do they take commitment as seriously as I do? If they don't, then that's not the person for me. So, you want the eternal flame, not the flame that goes out after the rendezvous. All right? You want you know what I'm saying, Pisces. You want that eternal flame. So, and you can get it. All right, Pisces, let's see what else is going on for you. Let's pull an angel answers. What do the angels have to tell you about your life? You're gonna weigh this decision very carefully. I mean, that's the other thing with this Justice. You're gonna weigh everything very carefully. And the other thing too is, with this abundance, we have the abundance and we have the 10 of coins. What I'm also feeling for some of you is that those two things are going to come simultaneously. The abundance of love and the abundance of money. And you may have, it may be prudent to kind of focus in on both of sides of the scales, so to speak, and not just on one or the other. So that's another thing to think about. All right. Because we have 10 of coins and the 10 of cups coming out here. Both. And we have both sides. All right, let's see what else we need to know for you. Keeps wanting to give me 2. That's funny. All right, so we have choose a new direction. So yes, some of you need to choose a new direction in terms of probably some sort of personal relationship. And I think when you do that, like I said, the new thing that you want to bring in is going to be fiery and passionate and also stable. And when you have that new commitment in your personal life, you will also have abundance. When you have abundance of love in your personal life, you're going to also, I feel, have the abundance of the finances as well. Like I said, from these energies, it feels like they're both coming at the same time. They're coming together. But in the current direction that you're going in, I'd rethink that. Or who you're going with, that's maybe the thing to rethink. All right. So Pisces, leave me a comment. Let me know what's going on for you with this energy. I love you guys. Take care. I will see you again soon. Stella Wild signing out.